Hello everyone, welcome back. So we are here with another use of Excel function. We are going to make use of a filter function in this specific tutorial. So let me explain to you where the filter function is situated. So if you want to apply the filter function to this entire table, you'll have to go to data, and besides sort you can find out the filter function which is present. Okay, so let's start by understanding how we are going to use the filter function. First step is selecting your entire table starting from serial number till the percentage of total annual salary. Everything I have selected. Then I'll click on filter. So once you click on filter, you can see this downward arrow is now present for each of the subheading. Okay, so I'll now explain it to you how are we going to use this downward arrow of filter function. Let's first come to name. Once I click on this, in filter function also you have the options for sort, which we have seen in the earlier tutorial. Let's come over here. We are specifically going to focus on the filter function. Now you can see names of all the employees which are present over here. So what if I only want to view the data for Aaron? So what I'll do is I'll click on select all options so that everything is unselected, and now I'll click on Aaron. So now only the data for Aaron should be visible. His department, his gender, his monthly salary, and all the respective data for Aaron only should be visible. So once I have selected Aaron, I'll click on OK. And can you see the change which has happened? Everything else is hidden and only the data for Aaron is visible now. Now this does not mean that everything else got deleted. No, it's just that it's hidden, and as of now you can only see the data for Aaron. So what if we want to bring everything back? What I'll do is I'll click on select all so that everything else will be back to normal. I'll just show you how it will be. So this is how all the data is now visible. So what happens with respect to the filter function, you can filter the data to the with respect to this subheadings. I can filter it with respect to departments, with respect to name, with respect to gender. Everything can be done. Let us try to filter the data according to department. So now we have finance, marketing, support, and IT department. Let's filter the data only for finance department. For doing so, what you can do is either you can unselect everything else apart from finance, or what you can do is it's like this at the beginning, so you click on select all so that everything else is unselected, and then you click only on finance. Once you click on OK, you can see only the data for finance department is visible. There are 4 finance department employees and the respective data of those employees is now visible. Similarly, what you can do is if you want to view the data for 2 departments, you can do that as well. Finance and IT I have selected. I'm going to click on OK. So the data for finance and IT is now visible. Let's make it just finance, and I'll show you how we can use 2 filters at the same time. What I mean by this is, first filter we have applied with respect to the departments. Let's now find out the data only for female employees of the finance department. So this will be our double filter, the second filter. First filter is with respect to the departments. The second filter will be respect to the gender. So I click on gender, drop down arrow, and I'll just unselect male so that only female employees should be present, and I'll click on OK. So Lucy and Hannah are the 2 female employees from the finance department. If you want to make everything normal, keep on selecting everything. Wherever you have applied option for the filter, you just keep on selecting everything, and your data for all the 19 employees will be now visible. Actually, when it comes to filter function, there is a specific advanced thing also which you can do with respect to this. Now let's come to annual salary. What I mean by something advanced is I want to find out how many employees have their salary above the average numbers. So instead of you finding out the average salary and then manually doing it, you can make use of filter function. But now you just click on the drop down arrow and do not go anywhere over here. You come to number filters and you can see there are various options which are given to you. So if we want to find out above average salary, I'll click on this option for above average. So can you see the salaries of all the employees which are above average will be listed down. Again, let's select something else. I'll select top 10. So this is the salary of the top 10 employees. what you can do next is I'll just find out whose salary is greater than, let's say, 1 lakh. So input 1 lakh. Now we are going to find out the salary is greater than 1 lakh. If you want to find out something different than this, you can use the other option. I'm just clicking on this. You input 1 lakh over here and click on OK. So only 2 employees in our case, Melvin and Aaron, whose salary is greater than 1 lakh. Okay, so you can make use of this number filters as well in various ways. You can custom the filter as well. This is how you can make use of the filter function. It can be used in various ways, and it's quite useful when you have a lot of data and you want to analyze something specific from that data, maybe department wise, maybe salary wise. You can make use of this function.